Hello again, everyone. Thank you for joining me. I hope you're all well. Okay, so back in Lake, and I believe this is the 30th today that we're on, and there was just about to be some dialogue at the end of the last one, so I just quickly pressed escape. Let's get into it.
Thomas, over here.
Hey, Frank. What are you doing there?
I'm trying to stay out of sight. Looks like Morgan will be at the post office all day. Listen up. Jack and I cooked up a little plan. I'm sure Morgan will be gone soon, but I gotta get out of here now. You haven't seen me.
Yes, so in the last one, Frank made up a little story about Morgan harming dogs, and being a dog lover, I was thinking, have I seen a spade on the game so far? The skybox is quite nice, isn't it? I like it. I like the rays of light coming through. Yeah, it looks nice. Anyway, right, so let's go and get this sorted. So I don't think I can do anything with him in there.
Top of the Monday morning, P.O.
I'll leave this going.
Starting this week with a warning from Lucinda. P.O. positive or pet peeves?
Hi, Jack. KNW6 TV crew's filming in P.O. yesterday with Connor Bryce. As a big fan, I just had to ask him for an autograph. He asked me for my name, but he kept calling me Linda. Even after I corrected him twice. Isn't that just rude?
Well, that's a bit rude indeed, Linda. I mean, Lucinda, of course. Or my bad. The weather prediction for today, bright but chilly. Enjoy your day and the music.
I hate getting people's names wrong. It's so disrespectful. And some people say, well, at least you tried. But yeah, with me, it's painful. Right. Like, literally, it hurts when I get someone's name wrong. Hello.
Hi there, ladies.
Hi, Thomas. Hello, Thomas.
Got a delivery for the diner, Kay?
Great. Not from the general store, I see?
Don't think so. It seems way too heavy to be full of hot air.
Oh well. Okay, so before I leave, we had this awesome girls' night yesterday thanks to Beth. It was hilarious. When I first saw where we were going, my brain went, oh my god. And when the guy showed us what we were going to do, my brain went, oh my god. And when we started, it was so yuck, but also so cool, you know? I've never done anything like that before, and I love that I got a chance to find out. But then again, I doubt that I will ever try it again.
Ah, yes, the girls' night.
Yeah, I think probably don't ask.
Well, whatever happens on girls' night and all that.
Well, it's not exactly a secret. We made haggis.
Oh, Gesundheit.
I said haggis. It's a Scottish dish made from a sheep's liver, lungs, heart, and suet, all stuffed into a sheep's stomach. It's this fascinating traditional gourmet staple stemming from the 15th century. Would you believe? Poems have been written about it.
It does sound like the beginning of a very bad limerick.
Ha ha! There once was a lass from St. Lagis.
It was so gross. I'll have nightmares about zombie sheep for weeks. Bleh. Okay, hate to leave you two, but I really have to sort out this delivery ASAP. Or Maureen will go bananas. Talk soon. Thanks again for the great evening, Beth.
Bye.
Bye, Kay. Well, now, I really should get back to the grind as well. Those New Year's price reductions aren't going to fix themselves.
Okay, rather you than me. See you soon.
All right, see you soon, Thomas.
Okay. We can get out here. Right, I'll be back in just a moment. Sorry about that. I needed to slurp some coffee. Right, let's get going. Yeah, I don't think we've ever had bad postmen. Like, the village I grew up in, the posties were always nice. And then I moved to a town. Because, yeah, like I was saying in one of the last episodes, so I grew up in a village and everyone wanted to know everyone's business except my family, who just didn't care. And it was a bloody nightmare, because when these people know everything about everyone, and then there's just like a few families that just don't want to get involved, don't want to know the gossip, all that kind of thing, they just start trying to create their own little story, and it doesn't work. Right. I suppose we're going to have to go down there and push him in the water, aren't we? Make him fall over that rope.
Okay, are we rolling?
We're rolling.
We're rolling.
Snowball.
Okay, let's get this in one. I'm freezing my ass off. When Chekhov saw the long winter, he saw a winter bleak and dark and bereft of hope. Yet we know that winter is just another step in the cycle of life. In the summer months, this lake is bustling with activity. As the local fishermen cast their rods, the tourists plunk down hard-earned cash to rent a boat and spend a delightful sun-soaked day on the water. Not so during this particularly harsh winter, however. Now the watery heart of Providence Oaks finds itself completely frozen over. No, that won't do as an analogy, because now we're sort of implying that residents have grown cold-hearted during the winter.
And Rosas.
Doesn't work, doesn't scan.
Yeah. And what was with that Chekhov stuff?
I don't get it. Chekhov? Like from Star Trek?
All right. Let's try something else. Hey, wait a minute, Mr. Postman. How's it going?
Oh, don't mind me. I wouldn't want to interrupt.
Hey, listen, how about I ask you a couple of questions on camera? Just simple stuff about the town.
I'd rather not. I'm a bit camera shy.
You'll be fine. You're a natural. Just move over here. Are we both in the shot?
Yeah, that's fine.
This'll be great. The lake as a backdrop. Perfect. Let's go. All right. This is...
His name is Thomas Weiss.
I knew that. Thomas and I go way back. As the local mailman for truly countless years, Thomas Weiss knows Providence Oaks like he knows the back of his own hand. So, Mr. Weiss, how would you characterize this small, cold town and its warm inhabitants?
That's easy, Connor. Whether you're new in town or have lived here for ages, what's clear is this. This gorgeous little lake town of ours cannot be summed up in a single soundbite. But one thing's for certain. Anyone who's ever seen the views from atop the mighty watchtower knows. This is the most beautiful place imaginable. And wherever you are, or whatever you face, this is home.
And cut. That's so sweet, Thomas Weiss. Completely unusable. But sweet. I know I've got goosebumps.
Yeah, that went well, kind of. Now, let's scout out the establishing shots at the far end of the pier. Let's go, Connor.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Gabe, you can take 5. My advice would be to take those 5 in the van, to reduce the risk of any further ass freezing off incidents.
Noted. Thanks, Ilsa.
Okay. I think we'll just leave him to it. Yeah, Johnny wouldn't be on TV. I was actually in the background once as a security guard, telling some scropes to do one, basically. And that was BBC. You know, I used to work... It was actually next to water, but I used to work next to BBC Radio 5 Live or something. And they used to do interviews on the pier. And it was on camera, but it was for...
Mr. Weiss. Thomas, sir.
Hi, Gabriel. What's up?
Just that, well, we'll be ringing in the new year right here in Providence Oaks. So, my mom is shipping over my tuxedo. Can you make sure it arrives okay? She says she clearly marked the package Serrano Room 2.
Oh, of course. Mailman's promise. Any particular reason you want to look your best for New Year's?
Yeah, maybe. There is something else I wanted to ask you about. I guess I'm curious. How did you, like, woo your wife?
Cash.
It's pretty simple and cliched. She's my high school sweetheart. I took her to the fairy tale dance. We snuck off to smooch under the bleachers, and the rest is ancient history. But I'm guessing that doesn't help you with what you really want to know. And that's none of my business. It's between you and Ilsa.
Shh, keep it down. Don't mention her name. But yeah, I'm terrible at that kind of stuff. It's just, you seem like a wise man. I'd really appreciate your advice.
Well, okay then. My advice is to think about how things felt last night. Let that guide your decision. It might sound corny, but you can't go wrong following your heart.
Wow. And is that your definitive judgment?
Definitive judgment sounds a little heavy-handed, but basically, yeah.
All done. Hey, what are you two schmoozing about?
Oh dear.
Oh, we were discussing the delivery of Gabriel's New Year's Eve attire.
Excellent. Now start the engine, Gabriel. We're rolling out pronto. Man alive, it's cold today.
On it, Mr. Price. Thanks, Thomas. You've been a huge help. So, take good care of that tux, yeah?
Will do. Bye, folks.
Yeah, so they used to record interviews, and I think it was for their website or something. But they never used to send anyone other than, like what they had. So there was never security or anyone to clear out the scropes. And it just used to really annoy me, because they'd be out there for ages doing interviews where the kids would just be messing around. So I'd just go and get rid of them. And yeah, one day there was this little bugger. I think he might have actually been called Connor, who just wouldn't stop acting up. And they were just trying to do a job, and they were kind of geeky, like the cameraman and the people, so they couldn't do anything. Yeah, so I'm just in the background pointing in his face, and I was actually saying to him, they're just trying to do a job, mate. Just let them do their job, and then you can have your little pier back, because it was on the Medway, but it's still a pier. Right, let's be ultra lazy. Oh, we've still got an envelope over there as well.
Oh, Thomas!
Oh no, stop.
Could you be a sweetheart and bring that over to me?
Of
No.
course.
Where's the choice?
Now, Robert cleared most of the snow, but it's still a bit slippery. Thank you so much.
If only I still had the balance and agility of my feline friends.
They aren't your
and
friends.
Good day to you, of course.
Well, if it isn't... Mortimer, right?
Right you are, Thomas. You're Mortimer's favorite mailman.
That's nice. Hi, Mort.
Immer.
Right, Mortimer.
So, what do you have for me today, Thomas?
Just a letter.
Eviction.
Let's see. This sounds interesting. Apparently, I need to make a few copies of this letter, and if you send this letter along with $5 to the first 6 people on this list, your name will be added to the bottom. Soon enough, your name will rise to the top. Then many people will send you $5. You will earn lots of money with one small investment. Oh, what a great idea! What do you think, Mortimer?
Go for it.
Mildred, that's a classic chain letter scam. Don't fall for it. No one ever got rich off of one of those. Well, except for the post office.
Oh no,
Are
we
you
blocked the
sure,
lorry.
Thomas? They make it sound so easy.
They always do. But there's no such thing as a free lunch, sadly.
$30 is quite a bit of money. I'll think about it.
You do that, Mildred. See you at Moe's tomorrow night?
Probably. Bye, dear.
Sorry, mate. Right, let's get this out, sure. Oh my goodness. Poor bloke. Right, he shouldn't be coming up here, so we should be alright. It just saves a fraction of time.
Satisfied customer. Unless it's bills.
Oh yeah, and another thing that my postman, I think it was 2 episodes ago I spoke about, another thing that my postman used to do was with the junk mail, he'd put it in the recycling bin. And I thought that was excellent. So with the whole block of flats, he'd yeah, put it in the recycling bin. But I was actually lucky enough, when I moved, I had the same postman. And yeah, when I had the house before the flat, yeah, he used to just, I'd hear my recycling bin open, and he used to just put it straight in there. He had to deliver it, but yeah, he used to say to me, it doesn't say, well, I have to deliver it. She used to save me a bit of time. Okay, have we ever delivered to this place? Oh god, I wish I could run. Or just jog. Just a gentle jog.
Such a great price on this house when the Sugarmans moved away.
Did they now? Interesting. Right. Sorry if I sound a bit bunged up, by the way. I've got the Christmas cold, which is, I think, obligatory in the UK. I think you have to have a cold over Christmas, even if it's only very minor. Okay, Johnny J. Oh, we hit the curb. Nah, that's right. Right, is it K's or is it this one? Yeah, it's this side, isn't it? Actually, it can't have been Radio 5. I think that's Sport. Yeah, it definitely wasn't Sport. Anyway. Right. 1 to go. Perfect. I hope we can walk over that bush. Nice. Please. Oh. I had to go all the way around there. My goodness. The effort that I put in. Here we go. Oh, straight through the door. Perfect.
That's it for today.
Right on the ground.
Back to the post office.
Jolly J out of there. Oh, come on. Right. Yeah, so if there's dialogue at the end of today, I'm going to have to leave it in. So we might go into tomorrow's episode a little bit, because I need to be able to save it. Run out of recording time.
Hey,
Here we go.
Thomas, have you seen Jack?
Nope, I haven't, Frank. How did it go with Morgan?
Didn't happen yet, but I need Jack to pull it off. I'm a sitting duck right now. I'm toast if Morgan suddenly shows up.
Yikes. Maybe I can help out?
Good afternoon, gentlemen. Sorry for interrupting your conversation. Mr. Coleman, I see you've managed to be present at the job position you're currently holding. I think it's time you and I had a little chat inside the office.
Mr. Morgan, it's so good to see you again. A little chat sounds wonderful. But I'm afraid there's an extremely urgent parcel I have to deliver right now. So stay put, and I'll be back in about 30 minutes.
You can stay right here, Frank. I'm sure Mr. Weiss would be happy to deliver that package for you.
Nope,
Right,
clocked off, mate.
Thomas?
I've got a better idea. Let's just go to Moe's, have a few beers, and talk it all over like adults.
Excuse me, sir? Hi. Hello. I heard you were looking for a guy in a light blue shirt with a mustache to purchase illegal fireworks in the parking lot of the post office? Well, you found him.
Illegal fireworks? Who do you think I am?
Sir, you don't have to keep your guard up. Frank and Thomas here both know me very well, and I'm sure they won't tell a soul about what you're doing right now. So, what will it be? I've got rockets, Roman candles, fountains, sparklers. I even have barrages that'll give you a fireworks extravaganza that you won't ever forget.
I think there must be a misunderstanding here. Please, don't put Mr. Morgan in this position. If people walk by and see this, they might snitch on him and get him into trouble. He could even lose his job over this.
Yeah, why don't you go inside so you can do your dealings without all these prying eyes around?
I'll tell you what will happen now. I'm going to get in my car, start the engine, drive home, and pretend I did not just spend 3 days in Providence Oaks for absolutely nothing.
Sir, if you take a left at the deer statue, you'll eventually pass my barn, and I can fill your trunk there in just 1 minute. Do you have cash on hand?
Gentlemen, I'll be back next year. Frank Coleman, your luck will run out one day.
I wouldn't bet on it. Tally-ho, Morgan.
Is Morgan really going to believe Jack was the one offering fireworks? That mustache wasn't very convincing.
Doesn't matter. We turned up the heat on him and he chickened out.
Thanks, guys. I owe you one.
Nope, we're alright.
Hello?
Evening, Thomas. It's Maureen.
Oh, hi, Maureen. If you're looking for Emily, she's at the motel right now.
I was actually looking for you, Thomas. I don't know what to do with this Nancy situation. I get so worked up just thinking about it. And that usually gets in the way of doing the right thing, you know? I need to talk to someone who's a bit more emotionally detached from the situation.
How can I help you, Maureen?
Simply put, I don't know if I should give in to that Nancy Carlisle and her overpriced snacks, or tell that woman to take a hike. But then we'll end up with a lackluster New Year's Eve party.
A party is about having a good time with people you like. Who cares if the snacks aren't great?
That's what I'd like to think as well. But I just don't like to disappoint people.
People should be glad you're throwing a party at all. They can leave if they don't like it.
I think you're on to something there, Thomas. I'm not yet totally sure what I'm gonna do, but at least my mind's at ease now. Thanks for lending me your ear and advice. You're a doll.
You're welcome, Maureen. Take it easy.
So I wasn't quite sure on that. I was meant to say just pay up, just have them, and then if they're no good, just don't buy them next year. But whatever. Right, so yeah, we will be skipping this book.
From 1912 to 1940. Architecture.
Yeah, fun.
Recovering from a career-ending so that he could recover the dexterity in learning to
all
play.
the fun. Perfect. Right. Are you going to let me say yes? Okay, so I'm going to have to end it there because I've just completely run out of recording time. So thanks for joining me, everyone. I do really appreciate each and every view. And if you've liked this, please feel free to join us in the next one. So cheers, everyone, and bye for now.
Platform 17 for the 1832 South Central service to Brighton, fast to East Croydon, then Red Hill, Gatwick Airport, Three Bridges, Balcombe, Haywards Heath, Wivelsfield, Burgess Hill,